Guys, me from Sabine Tech, and here we are talking about the Apple Watch Series 7 and why I am disappointed in it, and why you probably, if you have the Series 4, 5, and 6, it's not worth the upgrade. Honestly, it's not. It's unless your battery health has degraded tremendously from your previous Apple Watch, it's not worth it. Like, if you go on Apple's website, if you watch the event, they didn't really talk about anything that's really groundbreaking. The heart rate sensor is still there. The ECG is still there. The blood oxygen sensor is still there. The fall detection is still there. Sleep tracking is still trash. I mean, it's not trash, but like, you still need to download third-party apps in order to get a full analysis of your sleep data compared to like Fitbit, Garmin, or Samsung, or any other smartwatch that tracks your sleep. The Oura Ring, shit. I mean, sorry, even the Whoop strap. Which don't invest in that unless you're really serious about your health and want to spend $3 a month on that. Honestly, it's no more worse than paying for Fitbit Premium, because now Fitbit is going to be implementing the readiness scores, but we're not talking about that right now. Apple Watch Series 7, honestly, when I watched it on the thing, it's not that impressive. Like, all it is like an aesthetic or cosmetic or just an exterior upgrade. Pretty much, if you're coming from the Series 3 or the SE or anything beyond or below the Series 3, it's, yeah, no brainer. Obviously, it's a significant upgrade. It's great. You get a brighter display, always on display. Okay, cool. You get a bigger display. Now you can fit a keyboard on there. Now, instead of doing the little swipe gesture thingies or doing voice recording, you now have the option to use a keyboard and use swipe gestures on that keyboard because the screen is now big enough to do that, which is great. And obviously, you'll get new watch faces that accommodate the screen. The display goes around the edges now, which is pretty cool. And honestly, it's nice. And I wish they implemented it on the Series 6, but they put it on the Series 7, and that's nice. But if we're looking at the competition for health metrics like Garmin and Fitbit, Apple's kind of falling behind, man. Like, the fact that you have to download third-party apps for sleep tracking and then maybe pay a little bit on those apps to get like your heart rate dip. Obviously, you get breathing rate, you'll get your respiratory rate, which is nice. Fitbit does that, Garmin does that, the Whoop strap does that. So you do get your respiratory rates finally. You do get a VO2 max measurement, which has been around for a while. Don't know how accurate it is. Take it with a grain of salt, since the proper VO2 max measuring does require you to be hooked up to stuff and actually monitored by actual like physicists or scientists, doctors or medical grade stuff to actually get a proper VO2 max measurement. So take that a grain of salt, but obviously this is just for like general metrics. So the display, the keyboard, honestly, that's all they talk about. It's more durable now, more crack resistant, dust resistant, water resistant. You can submerge it up to 50 meters of water now. Cool. I mean, how many of y'all are actually out there swimming and scuba diving with your Apple Watch like that? I mean, come on, man. 50% thicker front crystal. Again, if you guys watched my video earlier, I put a liquid screen protector on my Apple Watch, and nah, don't do that, fam. That was a mistake. A lot of you guys had a lot of positive reviews regard for that video, and I appreciate that. But to comment on that video again, get a regular screen protector, because my watch right now still has marks on it and they're not going away. So I do regret using a liquid screen protector, but it is what it is. That's why I probably will be upgrading to the Apple Watch Series 7. And what happened to that flat body, man? The leaks talked about how it's gonna have a flat body similar to the iPhone, similar to the MacBooks. It's still rounded. It's actually more rounded than it ever has been to accommodate to that screen. So what happened with that? Come on. Leaks and rumors are fun and all, and it keeps like the tech game excited, and we talk about all this other stuff. It gives us stuff to talk about for our videos, but when we're disappointed and the leaks don't happen, it's kind of a slap in the face. It's like, oh, wasn't expecting that because the leak said this, the leak said that. How dare Apple not accommodate to these leaks and actually put out what we thought was going to come out? Sometimes you just gotta go back to the olden days where you just don't have leaks and rumors and all these other stuff, and just get excited for the event and be surprised at what they have to offer. The leak game it's cool. It gives content creators something to talk about, but it kind of does get old, and honestly, it's not that exciting anymore because everyone is making a leak video. I even do it every now and then just because it generates views, and us YouTubers, content creators, I'm not even there yet, so I don't have 1,000 subscribers, need it to make money. So we have the OLED display here, LTPO technology. So basically refresh rate lowers and gets higher based on your usage on it. If you touch it, obviously it accommodates to have that smooth interaction, and when you're not using it and it's always on, it goes to a lower hertz to save battery life. So on their website, they still talk about the ECG. I mean, that's been around already. Blood oxygen's been around already. What else do they talk about on here? I mean, that's it. They don't really talk about much. They talk about sleep. Ooh, your sleep app is so awesome. Now, something that's nice, actually, they did have faster charging now. So now they actually accommodate to the sleep tracking, right? So 8 minutes of charge gives you 8 hours of sleep tracking. Cool. I'm glad they implemented that. But again, their sleep app needs work. I'd rather have them put more work into their sleep application and make it as good as Fitbit's, or even Samsung's doing a better job with their sleep app. Like, work on your sleep application, your native sleep app, so that way we don't have to download third-party apps. Like, I use Pillow, I use Auto Sleep, I use Sleepwake. I use all these different apps just because I want some data on my stuff, and I don't want to buy a separate like Fitbit just for sleep tracking. Like, why would I have to do that? So you get the 33% faster charging than a Series 6. Cool, nice, whatever. I still wish you'd put more work into the sleep application. Obviously, this is going to be fitness focused, so you will have some stuff with the Apple Fitness Plus app. You'll have group workouts and all that stuff that's coming later in the fall, hopefully. You have the mindfulness on there that's been around already for a while. Obviously, the workouts and challenges. They have this new cycling thing, I guess. Cycling finds a whole new gear. So now it detects when you're pedaling. A thing that they emphasize, that's the first thing emphasize, that it detects when you're pedaling. Cool. I mean, if you're a cyclist and you like that, and that's awesome for you, awesome. But like for regular users out there who want to see something more innovative, I mean, this is literally something that's, I feel like, is software. You can do this on the older watches. So not that innovative to me. I'm going to critique the hell out of this because a whole year and no innovation on the Apple Watch except for the display. The display is the only thing, and the charging time, that's really different. And yeah, 50 meters of depth, cool. No one really does that. And if you do, cool. I mean, leave a comment. I want to hear your story about how you use the Apple Watch for your deep water swimming and diving. I mean, I'm not knocking that. It's a cool feature, but it's not innovative, and it's not enough to want to switch from like the Series 4 or 5 or 6. Download music on there, cool. Fitness Plus, cool. That's it, man. I mean, you still get obviously the cellular models, but there's nothing innovative about this watch. That's all I gotta say. So if you have the 4, 5, or 6, don't upgrade unless your battery sucks. Then get a new battery, or if you want that quicker charging time, cool. But if you're coming from the Series 3 or the SE and you're satisfied with that, then stay there. I mean, the SE is good, but if you have the 3, I'd say upgrade, because overall, Series 3 just looks outdated, honestly. So if you have the Series 3, go to the SE, or just go to the 7, get a cheaper Series 6 that's like new. Because the Series 7 isn't that great, man. But if you want the best of the best, Series 7 isn't even the best of the best. It just charges quicker and has a bigger display, and you can go deeper underwater. That's literally it. I mean, they don't even offer different color options, I don't think. Like, I think we still have blue, red, and graphite. What are the colors on here? Green. Blech. I mean, green's a cool color. It's like a forest green, which is nice, but honestly, man, Series 7's a miss. Honestly, it's a miss. Compared to the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic and Galaxy Watch 4, Fitbit Charge 5, I mean, even the Sense and Versa 3 have more sensors on here. No skin temperature sensor. The rumored blood pressure thing obviously is not happening. The rumored sensor to detect your psychological health isn't there. even the Galaxy 4 has like BMI sensors on there, which is somewhat accurate. Not that accurate, obviously, since it's just a sensor on the wrist, but it gives you a good general description of your BMI, your overall weight, bone density, muscle mass, body fat. Stuff like innovative like that, it's cool, but I feel like Apple didn't do that because they probably think it's gimmicky, and Apple does still do gimmicky things here and there anyway, but they probably don't want to push out technology that's like not absolute or all that accurate, even though their blood oxygen sensor honestly is not that great, because there's been times where it measures my blood oxygen to be lower than 90, and obviously it's not, otherwise I'd be in the hospital and really suffering on my breathing. So Series 7, man, it's a miss. I'm still gonna get it because I want that charge time and that display, and I'm a tech enthusiast and I always want the newest stuff, but don't upgrade if you have the Series 5 or 6. Not worth it. So this is Meme Tech. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon, stay tuned for more, and I'll be back for more content. All right, peace, namaste.